So I'm going to teach you Supta Padangustasana, lateral, to teach how to hold correctly the hips for the standing poses. And from there, open the chest and breathe. So come here. You're going to lay down on the floor, and you're going to double the belt. Although this will depend on the necessities of your flexibility. And I'm going to ask you to put the belt just in front of the heel, where in the frontier of the arch of the foot, okay? So you're going to come from Supta Padangustasana 1. You stretch the bones of the legs long till the heels, and you're going to press this thigh down. The idea is to anchor the bone of this hip really down, okay? Because this is what's going to stabilize your hip and your pose. Then you take the hand down. So keeping all the way through and breathing, remember to breathe, very important. Long leg, front thigh down. The same idea in this leg. Long leg, you press the bones of the leg till the heel, and from there, you slowly controlling the action, take this outer thigh against the femur bone, especially close to the hip socket. This is the area where you have to be more aware, okay? So you go down, control here, this goes down, this goes up. And as you go down, you're going to suck the outer thigh towards the hip socket. So two actions in this outer thigh. It goes up against the bone, and it goes in towards the hip socket. And if you notice, my belly remains large and parallel to the ceiling. So this is what I'm not very interested in. Okay? You have to keep your awareness breathing. This is not an exercise on flexibility, but on your awareness. I want my main aim is to open, enlarge in this area, and from here, you'll notice how the belly is very open, breathing peacefully, and then when you inhale, you're going to bring this expansion through the floating ribs up to the chest area. So it looks like this. You see how the breath naturally flows, and it brings an openness of the chest. Also, you can help this opening of the chest by pressing the elbow down and taking this shoulder blade in to open the chest. The idea is to order this sinking action, okay? Okay. So take your belts, lay down on the floor. Okay. First, you're going to stretch both legs. Stretch the bones of the left leg till the heel, the bones of the right leg till the heel. Maybe go back so that your heels are on the mat. Breathe. Now, take the belt, double the belt, or make a loop if you're a bit more stiff, a big open loop. Now, put the belt on the front heel, left hand on the floor, and already, are you still elongating the left leg? Rosa, long left leg. Press the thigh down to anchor the left hip bone, front hip bone. Then lift the right leg up, lift the right leg out, breathe. The hand is on the floor. Roll the shoulders back. Relax your face. You can even smile if it helps you breathe. Now, anchor the left leg down, left hip down. This is it's the brain of the pose. Keep it well aware. Breathe. Now, bring the same attention, awareness to the right outer thigh. As you slowly go down, keep the long bones of the legs. Right outer thigh up, close to the femur bone, especially up where the hip socket is, the head of the femur bone up. And also take the outer flesh of the right thigh close to the hip, suck it up to the hip so that your belly is rolling to the left and not to the right. Breathe, keep stretching both legs. Did the bone of the left hip go up? Keep it down, breathe. You need more distance, so this is not enough because you cannot bring the elbow on the floor. There, you see how the opening is coming now on the belly? What happened to your diaphragm? It expanded, didn't it? Now, feeling the softness, expansion of your belly, of your abdomen, parallel to the ceiling, Inhale through the floating ribs, up to the chest, and notice the freedom, expansion of the whole torso. Press the right elbow down to the floor to open the right chest. Roll the shoulders back, and now relax completely your mouth. Now inhale, lift the leg up, Just for a few moments, pull the leg towards you. Strong leg, and come back. Inhale, exhale, relax completely. And always look down. If not, I know that you're wondering about, thinking about today's dinner or what happened yesterday with a neighbor. Look down and breathe. Relax. Now, put the belt on the left heel. Don't bend the leg. Keep it all the way through. The right leg is the brain of the pose. It has to be very well aware, very intelligent, much, much alive. So stretch the heel away from you. The heel away from you. Press the thigh down to anchor the bone of the right hip. This bone here, you anchor it down. Lift the leg up. Breathe. And now, you're going to divide your attention in two. Imagine that you're a pianist. You have to be aware of what both hands are doing, right? So, right hip down with a firm attitude of your thigh that goes down, long leg, and the same thing goes with the left leg. Elongate the bones till the heel. You can press the heel against the belt. And now inhale, exhale, elongating the legs. You're at the right thigh, you're at the left outer thigh, right thigh down, left thigh up, outer left thigh down. You can go down. You're always so concentrated. Left thigh up, hold the head of the left femur bone up so that the hips are not tilting to the left, so that the belly is not tilting to the left. Now, and I'm adding a second action. You're going to hold the flesh of the left outer thigh close to the hip so that you bring a compacity of the outer hips, but a spaciousness, room to breathe in your belly. From there, each time that you inhale, transmit this spaciousness to the floating ribs. They go up, they go out, and then up to the chest, very open chest. You can help yourselves with the left elbow. You press it down, left shoulder back, and lift the left shoulder blade up. Look down, and breathe. Inhale, long legs, go up, Supta Padangustasana 1. Strong leg, right leg. Pull the leg towards you with both hands, possible. Okay, and come back. Now inhale, exhale, relax completely. Breathe. Do you feel the spaciousness that you've created in your inner hips, your abdomen, and how this brings a pacifying action of the nervous system? Notice how your floating ribs are breathing, almost like they're the wings of a bird spreading up and sideways. Do you feel this? Yeah, this freedom, this expansion. We're going to use these same actions of the hips, which brings the spaciousness of the belly and the possibility to breathe for the standing poses. Okay, are you ready? Okay, so turn to the right side. You can let the belts to one side. Okay, so we're going to do Trikonasana, Utthita Trikonasana, and from there, Ardha Chandrasana. So look what we're going to do. We're going to transform Trikonasana into Supta Padangustasana, okay? So what happened in Supta Padangustasana, lateral Supta Padangustasana? This front thigh, I told you to hold it back. Here you're also going to turn it out so that this bone, the bone of the front hip, is ongoingly going back. What happens when this bone is going back? That the belly turns to the back leg. It is spacious and open, and not like this. You see the difference? Okay. And to hold this action, you're going to add the action of the leg that went down in Supta Padangustasana. So you turn well the thigh, you hold this outer thigh close to the femur bone, especially around the hip socket, and goes up, and you take it up. Okay, clear? So both actions together so that the belly is opening, tailbone in. And now inhale, exhale, open well the chest as you come down, but always keeping this opening action. That means not like this. Okay, even if you go down more, I'm not interested in this because what I want you to have is a very light belly, chest up to the sky. Okay? Utthita Trikonasana, breathe, breathe. Inhale, jump. Now, front thighs back, tailbone in, open the chest, and can you remember and bring back to your memory here on the belly the same spaciousness and breathing of the lower abdomen. Now, left foot in, right leg out, and you notice already there's a tendency of the left hip bone to go forwards, right? So press the back heel down, press the back heel down, press the left thigh back as you did on the back leg on Supta Padangustasana, lateral. Turn the left thigh out and notice how the bone of the left hip, front left hip, is going back. And this opens the abdomen, it turns it to the left. Now, same action on the right thigh as the leg that went down in Supta Padangustasana. Turn completely the right thigh out, keep the foot well pressed on the floor, roll, 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 and hold the muscle of the right outer thigh, especially close to the hip pocket, close to the bone, and then pressing the foot, you lift it up. Tailbone in, breathe, peacefully you breathe, and now inhale, exhale, extend your right arm, reach far, 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 and keep holding the left hip bone back, right thigh turn, so that the right hip bone goes forwards, tailbone in, and now from this open Supta Padangustasana hips, legs, with the tailbone in, inhale, and let this spaciousness and this slight action of the belly go through the floating ribs up to the chest. Breathe, look up, look towards the thumb, and relax completely your face. Just be in the pose, breathing, notice this expansion, and inhale. Lift the left arm to come back. Change, right foot in, left leg out. Careful with the hip. It's a very cheeky thing, the hip. It's going to want to go back. So press the heel, back heel down on the floor to help you take the front thigh back of the right leg, and so the right hip goes back. Turn a little bit more the toes in. Turn, yes, there you go. Now, same action in Supta Padangustasana, leg of the front leg. Roll the left thigh out, roll, 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 until the flesh of the outer thigh goes close to the bone, especially at the hip socket, and you take it up. Now hold these two actions, spacious belly, tailbone in, inhale, exhale, stretch the arm, holding the action of your hips. Now, from this Supta Padangustasana hips, turn the abdomen, diaphragm, and chest up to the ceiling, open the arms, turn your biceps back, look up, and now open chest, open abdomen, open diaphragm, breathe, and be light in your chest and very strong rounded legs. Breathe, and inhale, come back, turn your feet in, and jump, feet together, Tadasana. Breathe. Okay, now come back, and we're going to do exactly the same actions in Ardha Chandrasana. So, you go from Trikonasana, holding the hips in place, especially this one. This is the cheeky one. It wants to go like this. You hold it back, okay? You go down, and here, because we have a tendency in Ardha Chandrasana to want to go too fast, okay? So I'm going to ask you to go slowly, feeling everything, and breathing. You always have to synchronize every movement in yoga with your breath. This is very important because breath vehiculates your consciousness, okay? So you open well the chest, this one goes back, this bone goes back, and slowly you're going to bend the leg, feeling the bones, feeling the flesh. You take the hand forwards, the foot forwards, and here's where you have to be careful, okay? Here's where the mind gets distracted and it wants to go very, very fast up to the pose. And here, hold it. Be patient, keep this back, keep this in, and from there you go up with a beautiful open abdomen, diaphragm, chest, and it's almost like flying, okay? Then you go back, also controlling the coming back action. Hold the ankle, and an even more beautiful Trikonasana. Here you feel the expansion of the chest. You're going to relax in this Trikonasana and enjoy this opening in this area. Yes? Okay. Breathe. Turn your biceps out. Turn your quadriceps in. Tailbone in. And breathe. Relax a little bit your thumbs. Look forwards. Inhale, jump. A good opening of the feet. Utthita Trikonasana to go into Ardha Chandrasana, the half moon pose. Too fast there. You see, I told you the mind is going to go very, very fast. Yeah, it's normal. So as you breathe, as you concentrate, and you bring your awareness to the poses, to the movements, you calm down. Breathe. Left foot in, right leg out. Supta Padangustasana legs. Left hip bone back. Roll the right thigh out until you feel the muscles coming close to the outer femur bone. Tailbone in. Now notice that the abdomen is turning to the left. The chest is fully open. Inhale. Exhale, go down. Notice the hips. Be aware of the hips. Now, careful here. Bend the right leg. Left hip, right thigh. Left hip, right thigh. Hand forwards, foot forwards, and control the left hip. Yeah, much better. Left hip back. Hey, you go too fast. I told you, you're going to go too fast. So slow down. Hold the hips. Supta Padangustasana hips. Is your abdomen relaxed and turned up to the ceiling? Is your chest fully open and turned up to the ceiling? Open your arms. And now inhale and exhale. Lift the back thigh. Lift the back leg. Elongating the bones. Elongating the bones. And again, stretch well the bones of your legs till your heels. And hold the left hip back with the action of the thigh. Front thigh back. Right outer thigh up and in, both together. And now from these open hips, open the abdomen, spacious, wide open abdomen. Inhale through the floating ribs, up to the chest. Turn your head up and notice it's like flying. Open well the chest, breathe. And take the foot down. Hold the ankle. An even better Trikonasana. An even more expanded abdomen, chest, heart. Now just relax in the pose and breathe. Look up. Relax completely your face. And inhale, come back. Stretching the left arm. Right foot in. It was coming better. Did you feel that this control, these grounding actions, keeps you... You can take the hands down. You're dying. It allows you to breathe. If you go too fast, there's a contraction of the body. Here, if you take your time and you do all these grounding actions of the hips, there's room to breathe, there's an expansion, and you can do the pose easily. Okay, it's smoother. There's room to breathe. Okay, ready for the second side? Yes? You too? Yes. Good. Now stretch the arms. Right foot in, left leg out. So Supta Padangustasana legs, wide open abdomen, wide open diaphragm, wide open chest. So as you stretch the arms, and now inhale and exhale, relax and stretch the left arm. Relax and stretch the left arm. Supta Padangustasana, hips. Now with the same hips, careful, they're very cheeky. Breathe. Bend the left leg. Bend the left leg. Take the left hand forwards. Right foot forwards. And here hold a little bit the pose. Press the ball of the big toe down to the floor. Regain the movement of the back hip back. And now inhale and exhale, go up. Stretching the bones of both legs. Stretch the bones of the right leg beyond the heel. Stretch the bones of the left leg down. Breathe. There you go. And again, Supta Padangustasana hips. Supta Padangustasana abdomen, diaphragm and chest. Now inhale, exhale, turn your head up, turn your head up. And now just with each long, deep, long, spacious inhalation, notice the expansion of your heart area, of your lungs. Turn your biceps to help you do this better. Fly. Well, sometimes we fall when we fly. You're not very far from the floor. Relax, breathe, and slowly take the foot down. Foot back, step back, hold the ankle, turn your chest and look up. And now again, deep, long, soft inhalations that create a spaciousness of your chest, of your heart. And now just relax. Inhale, come back, turn your feet in, and jump feet together. So you saw Ardha Chandrasana feels almost like flying, no? Do you have any questions after what we've seen?
Yes.
Maybe I can help you.
I feel like without the block, I really can't get that this, I feel like, is still moving towards the floor. Like no matter how much I try, I still feel like I'm sinking the chest.
Okay. Well, this is the thing about props. They're there to help you, but not to make you slave of the block.
Yeah,
what I would suggest, no, but there's the philosophy of yoga is that in each asana there's a challenge. You see?
Yeah.
So you have to accept this is the challenge that will make you so concentrated, so present in your body that it absorbs you into the now moment.
So in your opinion, did you feel like we were collapsing here? Or did you see that we were opening? Because it could all be in my head.
Oh no, there's always room to improve.
Yeah.
So what I would suggest, maybe if we take a block, okay. You see, you put the block close to your foot. You take the hand down, and you can help yourself with the contact of the block to create a better intelligence on the rotation of the biceps back and out, so that the muscles of the shoulder blade are held in.
Yeah.
Okay, so that this chest goes forwards. You can train yourselves like this for a certain amount of time. When the intelligence is there already, that means you don't need your brick all your whole life. Then that means you have to hold the same action in the classical pose. You see, here or here, same action, same action. It's all a question of awareness.
So you're connecting this hip to this opening of the chest.
Yes.
Yeah. And so what I was thinking, am I not doing this enough because I'm not getting the opening of the chest?
I want you to do something very simple. The thing is, if these hips are collapsing, you have no chance at all to open the chest. All the time. In every single standing pose, the opening of the chest comes when this back hip is rolling back and this lower hip is going forwards when the pose is facing you. And the tailbone in, of course. You see, the moment you drop this hip, it's hopeless.
Okay.
Even if you do this action as much as you can manage, the real opening and liberation of the chest will not come. Yeah. Clear? So, use the brick to ignite this aliveness, this intelligence, and then keeping this intelligence there, because the body has a memory in its cells. You're engaging this intelligence of the body, you hold it, see if you can stay with the action in a more challenging pose. Yeah.
What about the compactness of the hips? I think that in many of these poses, the rotation of this leg and maintaining this hip back, does it help to think about contracting?
I wouldn't use the word contracting. I would say the word compacity or condensation of the hips, because the more your outer hips are condensed, the more spaciousness you have in the inner hips, in the abdomen area. Yeah. Any more questions?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
No, thank you very much. You go from Trikonasana, holding the hips in place, especially this one. This is the cheeky one. It wants to go like this. You hold it back, okay? You go down, and here, because we have a tendency in Ardha Chandrasana to want to go too fast, okay? So I'm going to ask you to go slowly, feeling everything, and breathing. You always have to synchronize every movement in yoga with your breath. This is very important, because breath vehiculates your consciousness, okay? So you open well the chest, this one goes back, this bone goes back, and slowly you're going to bend the leg, feeling the bones, feeling the flesh. You take the hand forwards, the foot forwards, and here's where you have to be careful. Okay, here's where the mind gets distracted and it wants to go very, very fast up to the pose. And here, hold it. Be patient, keep this back, keep this in, and from there, you go up with a beautiful open abdomen, diaphragm, chest, and it's almost like flying. Okay, then you go back, also controlling the coming back action. Hold the ankle, and an even more beautiful Trikonasana. Here you feel the expansion of the chest. You're going to relax in this Trikonasana and enjoy this opening in this area.